Okay, so let's talk about a few of the landmarks as you come from the main town. So as you're walking towards the exit of the town, you'll come to this area here. And this is the area where you can get the taxis or the songtaos. So to get the taxi or the songtao, you just come over here. You can see where the taxi guys are hanging out. It says taxi service there. And just over here, if you look, you can see a list of all the prices and where the taxis go to. So if you look here, you can see the per person price and the charter price. So if you're coming alone and you want to pay the per person price, you need to wait for a number of people. It's usually about 4 or 5 people going in the same direction, and then the taxi will take you for the per person price. Now, if you don't want to wait for people to arrive, you can also charter it. And that means you pay this full price and you can go whenever you want. So that's really convenient, especially if there's a few of you going at the same time. Okay, from here, let's walk down to the beach. Okay, so to get to Sai Kaew Beach, which is the main beach and the closest one to the Cocoon Hostel, you come down from where the town is here. You'll see this little roundabout here, and you just go straight ahead this way. So I'll point out a few things along the way, a few landmarks and a few useful features. And the main one here is the Sai Kaew Visitor Centre. So if you hear anybody talking about that, that's just here. And one of the most useful things you'll find around this part is the ATM. So there's only at the moment 2 ATMs on the island. So that's very useful to know. Okay, so to get to the beach, we just walk down this little path. And in this path, you'll see a lot of shops here. So if you've forgotten your hat, your sunglasses, or your snorkel, your mask, you can come here and get anything you need there. It's also useful as well if you need to get some sun cream or a slushie. Okay, just here on your right is one of my favorite coffee shops. So this is called the Jump at Sea. And you can look here, Jump at Sea. And all the coffee is fantastic in there. And one of my personal favorite things to get from there is the ham and cheese toasty. It comes absolutely dripping with mozzarella, and it's absolutely delicious. Okay, so if we walk through this alley, you can start to see the blue of the ocean. And here on the right is Buddy's Bar. So this is a nice place to come, especially if you want some Western food. They do a good burger, and they've also got Wi-Fi and proper tables. So if you need to get some work done, this can be a good place to work out with a sea view. Okay, so here we are, Sai Kaew Beach. Okay, so Sai Kaew Beach can roughly be split in 2 halves. And the alley we've just come from is basically the dividing line between the 2 halves. So if we look at this alley as we come out, if we were to turn left, you're going into where most of the resorts are. Okay, so you've got resorts like Tonsak Resort, Sai Kaew Beach Resort. It's also where the famous Winks Beach Club is as well. One of my favorite things to do on this side of the beach is to get a foot massage and a cocktail. That's absolutely lovely. Okay, let's take a walk along the other side. So along here is mainly bars and restaurants, and you can rent out these deck chairs. So here it's a little bit cheaper. You don't need to pay resort prices. Pretty standard pricing here as well. And a few of my favorite beach bars are along this way. Okay, I will see you when we get to Ao Hin Kok, and we'll talk about the other beaches along that way.